And WLCX HD1, Northampton, Springfield. Everything that rocks is anywhere you go. At Lazer993.com. You're listening to Lazer 99.3.
Batman got on my nerves. He was running me a mouth. He ridiculed me, calling me a bum. I whooped Batman's ass. 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 Batman thought he was bad. He was a ass in the first place. He got knocked to the floor. I whooped Batman's ass. 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 Batman beat the hell out of me and knocked me to the floor. I got back up and knocked him to the floor. He was being such a jagoff. I whooped Batman's ass. 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 Rock over London, rock on Chicago. Wheaties, represent champions.
Game one, Cavs of the Pistons of Detroit. Pistons team, they're young but feisty. You want to make sure you wrap them up. Double team, swing, dribble penetration again. Look at the beautiful, crisp ball movement. Love one-on-one with Morris. And LeBron James really going at it. The rookie not backing down. Just grabbing a guy and doing the right thing. How strong are you? Guys grabbing you and you can still get it up with your left hand. Stanley Johnson on the pull-up. J.R. Smith goes back door. Hope exploded but just couldn't finish. His form is perfect though. No. Hold on.
Dad,
Hey,
I was going to tell you you suck.
thank you. I wish you did. Oh, gotta go.
You got a friend in me.
But if you touch my junk, I'm gonna have you arrested.
You got a friend in me.
He looks like a hippie. Does he smoke pot?
When the road is rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old past did. Or you got a friend in me.
We've been together for 20 years. So when you've been with someone for 20 years, we've been doing a lot of role playing in the bedroom lately. She rolls to the other side of the bed, and I play with myself.
It's my house. Come on, turn it up.
Our first question comes from a longtime New Yorker. She's worked in publishing, and her name is Elaine Bennis.
Yeah, I have two questions. My first is for Senator Sanders.
I couldn't hear the question.
Yeah, I didn't ask it yet, Bernie. So listen, you've been pretty vague in the past, but how exactly are you going to break up the big banks?
You mean a big bank breakup?
Yeah, a big bank breakup.
Yeah, break them up.
How?
Once I'm elected president, I'll have a nice schwitz in the White House, Jim.
Then I'll go to the big banks, I'll sit them down, and yada, 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 they'll be broken up.
Diplomatic community. Just been revoked.
Where's Payne?
He lost his head.
What'd you do, Sully?
I let him go. Shocking.
I was that guy. Cone of phrase.
Next time you have a chance to kill someone, don't hesitate.
Thanks for the advice.
You have the demeanor of a librarian. You're very calm. And you know a lot. I mean, you're leading now with $7,600. What do you do for fun?
What do I do for fun? Knit. And pet cats. I'm hopelessly stereotypical.
I love it. I love it.
You gotta see my taxes?
We've got 3 hot topics, beginning with the rich paying their fair share in taxes.
We need to pay tax for our middle-of-the-line living. Where she was tall, her hair talking midnight, but she ran away, just like you do, to make me feel just like a woman should. You can't call it cheating, she reminds me of you.
Can you hear me all the way back there?
Your immaturity is extremely disappointing.
We got a party now!
You're not normally this interesting.
You're a natural talent.
We could do a podcast, and it would be a million times better than whatever that drivel was we were listening to.
One of your skills, I would say, is that you're fantastic at debates. You're very, right? You would say you're good at that.
And I'll tell you, in college, that really attracted the women.
It really did, yeah.
It was,
Yeah, that's,
you know, if you want to argue about NATO policy in a bar, I mean, it's just a great pickup line.
yeah, the debating club, yeah.
Yeah.
When did you think you became a master debater?
To the beanpole dames in the magazines, you ain't a thing, Miss Thing. Give me a sister, I can't resist her. Red beans and rice didn't miss her. Some knucklehead tried to diss, 'cause his girls are on my list. He had game, but he chose to hit 'em, and I pull up quick to get with 'em. So ladies, if the butt is round, and you want a XXX throwdown, dial 1-900 Mix-a-Lot, and kick them nasty thoughts.
Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. She looks like one of those rap guys' girlfriends. Who understands those rap guys? They only talk to her because she looks like a total prostitute, okay? I mean, her butt, it's just so big. I can't believe it's just so round. It's just out there. I mean, gross. Look. She's just so...
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. And when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung.
We've been invaded by a pompous radio ham.
Well, that is pathetic.
Hey, what's up, Pat? Hey, how you doing, Patrick? How's your afternoon going for you? Hey, Pat. Good afternoon, Patrick Kelly. How are you today? Up here in the Greenfield area, Montague area, we got hazardous conditions. It's wicked drivers everywhere. Mr. Radio! What's up, Patrick? Hey, Pat. Hey, Pat. What's up, Pat? Hey, Pat. You're still coming over later to make bacon snow angels? Hey, what's up, Pat? How you doing? Pat F. Kelly.
I knew it!
This could be the greatest night of our lives. But you're gonna let it be the worst. Oh, we're afraid to go with you, Pluto. We might get in trouble. Well, just kiss my ass from now on! Not me! I'm not gonna take this!
Here's a quick message to all the other afternoon shows in town.
I'm a giant, and I ain't gotta move till I'm revoked. When I see you, I'ma step on you and not even know it.
How about a friendly little game of...
I'm the man.
Everybody has to pay taxes. Even businessmen that rob and steal and cheat from people every day. Even they have to pay taxes.
Yeah!
don't pay your taxes, you will go to jail.
Nearly half of all U.S. households don't pay a penny to Uncle Sam.
I have not filed a tax return since 1999.
I mean, what's not to love about the IRS? Sure, they're cute, they're cuddly, they come in suits.
For obvious reasons, the IRS is never going to tell us exactly how they choose a return for audit.
Oh, you gotta see my taxes?
I'm Maria, and I work for the Internal Revenue Service.
To look into my face is to look into the face of evil.
I think I'm going to H&R Block.
I'm Harry Blockhead, chairman of H&R Blockhead.
The only thing more satisfying than getting a client a sizable refund is the garlic shrimp scampi at Red Lobster.
I paid my taxes over a year ago.
Wow! It's colossal. It's stupendous. It's magnificent.
It's Pat.
What a nut job.
I like my nuts crunchy.
I'm not trashy, unless I drink too much.
Man's got to know his limitations.
Can you count, suckers? I say the future is ours. If you can count.
You're off this one, Campbell.
What the f*** are you talking about?
I'm talking about the time that Joe Torre came in here to talk about his ball cancer PSA, and you told him that he and Johnny Damon should suck each other's until they gave each other ball cancer in each other's esophaguses.
I was hammered.
Hey, Pat.
Oh, somebody, please, push me up a cliff.
Hey, guess what, man?
I give up.
I got a new treasure troll. But I'm just wondering, I don't want to know what the name is, because I don't know what sex it is.
I don't know what a treasure troll is.
You know those things, the goofy hairs, those like little tiny things?
Oh, yes, the trolls with the really frizzy hair and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, how can you tell the gender of them?
I don't know, man. They're like Porky Pig. You really can't tell. They got nothing down there.
Yeah, and I got a one with the yellow hair, and yellow's neutral.
If you say so.
Hey, I was going to ask you if you want to come over, maybe pull down my pants and check my gender.
Man, I can only think of about 1,000 things I'd rather do. No.
Oh, all right. Hey, this is Andrew. Can I talk to Pat Kelly, man?
This is Pat Kelly.
Hey, Pat Kelly.
What are you doing, Andrew?
Not too much, man. What would it take for me to be part of your intro you got going every day?
How come I can't be a part of your freaking intro? Everybody hates the intro, but I love it, and I want to be a part of it. Everybody should be a part of the freaking intro. I wanted to call you and say your intro sucks. You want to know why?
Why?
Because it's not long enough, and I'm not on it.
Hey, Pat.
Hey.
Hey, one day I'm going to get diabetes, and it's going to be all your fault.
Why do you say that?
Because I listen to your intro every day, and I keep finding out I didn't make it into it. So I go home and I watch you 6 clips a week from my screen.
We're going to have to turn that boat around.
Thanks, dude.
Oh my God. Is this Pat Kelly?
This is Pat Kelly.
Oh, Patrick, you're okay.
Why do you say that?
I heard that you'd missed a week of work because you'd gotten your ass beaten.
No, I took a vacation.
Oh, thank goodness. I must admit, Patrick, if you had really gotten your ass kicked, I'd be so very sad.
Well, thanks.
That I wasn't there to join in.
Start twerking like Miley. Twerking like Miley. Start twerking like Miley. Go. Twerking like Miley. Go.
You know, people are always asking me, how is it that someone like you, a man of such questionable athletic ability, continues to distinguish himself among that ever-growing field of celebrity golfers? How do I do it? Is it my clubs? Nope. Is it the way I keep score? Well, maybe, but not so much. What's the secret to my success? It's my balls. And now, for the first time, you can play with my balls.
Who raised you, you farm animal?
I want to do her.
You've got the best show ever.
Ginger asked Congressman Weiner how to handle it.
It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep them going under.
Just walk away, and there will be an end to the horror.
We are walking.
Walk on, walk on.
Shut the up.
Angel,
Oh my God.
Ginger asked Congressman Weiner how to handle it.
These people have lost their minds. The most vicious, propaganda-filled, hate fest that we've ever seen.
You've cited Alaska's proximity to Russia as part of your foreign policy experience. What did you mean by that?
That Alaska has a very narrow maritime border between a foreign country, Russia, and on our other side, the land boundary that we have with Canada.
Well, explain to me why that enhances your foreign policy credentials.
Well, it certainly does, because our next door neighbors are foreign countries. They're in the state that I am the executive of. And
have you ever been involved with any negotiations, for example, with the Russians?
We have trade missions back and forth. We do. It's very important when you consider even national security issues with Russia, as Putin rears his head and comes into the airspace of the United States of America. Where do they go? It's Alaska. It's just right over the border. It is from Alaska that we send those out to make sure that an eye is being kept on this very powerful nation, Russia, because they are right there. They are right next to our state.
You do not like green eggs and ham? I do not like them. Sam, I am.
Hey, fatty. Guns don't kill people. The government does.
All right, look. Here's the deal. I've got a hangover. Who knows what that means?
Doesn't that mean you're drunk?
No. It means I was drunk yesterday.
It means you're an alcoholic.
Wrong.
You wouldn't come to work hungover unless you're an alcoholic. Dude, you got a disease.
What's your name?
Freddie Jones.
Freddie Jones. Shut up.
Well, I don't think it's my drinking so much as my, being high-strung. I'm liable to throw down at the drop of a hat. You piss me off one way, you go the other way. I put a shoe so far up your I get really pissed off fast. Well, you know what, in effect, too, I drink about a bottle and a half of Jack Daniels a day. I whack down a six-pack at night, to calm my nerves.
Over 2 millenniums ago, an army of Greek soldiers found themselves isolated in the middle of the Persian Empire. 1,000 miles from safety, 1,000 miles from the sea, 1,000 miles with enemies on all sides. Theirs was a story of a desperate forced march. Theirs was a story of courage. This, too, is a story of courage.
Once upon a time, I took an airplane. I went to San Diego, California. That was a 3-hour trip. I've enjoyed myself flying in the air. Northwest Airlines, Northwest Airlines, Northwest Airlines, Northwest Airlines, Northwest Airlines. While I was in the air, I had fun. The airplane was at an altitude of 35,000 feet. It was a long trip. It was a fun flight. Northwest Airlines, Northwest Airlines, Northwest Airlines, Northwest Airlines, Northwest Airlines. The people on the airplane were nice. I chatted with them a lot. I was having a fun time. It was a good flight. Northwest Airlines, Northwest Airlines, Northwest Airlines, Northwest Airlines, Northwest Airlines. Rockover London, Rockover Chicago, American Airlines. We mean business in Chicago.
And I'll tell you something else, my well-scrubbed friends.
You don't always need a shower every day. Did you know that? It's overkill. Unless you work out or work outdoors, or for some reason come in intimate contact with huge amounts of filth and garbage every day, you don't always need a shower. All you really need to do is to wash the 4 key areas. Armpits, crotch, and teeth. Got that? Armpits, crotch, and teeth. In fact, you can save yourself a whole lot of time if you simply use the same brush on all 4 areas.
This show sucks.
You all suffer from Sheena's envy.
Pat Kelly.
You're so hot.
You're hideous. You're a big dude.
You're pregnant.
You are the best thing on the radio.
You
Are a meathead.
I'm just all that and a bag of chips.
You are so handsome.
It's not rocket surgery.
I still vomit before every show.
I've always wanted to have a huge package.
Hey, Pat Kelly, how you doing?
I'm great.
Hey, I called earlier and you hung up on me.
It's because I was done talking to you.
No, well,
And I'm about to be done talking to you again.
I think that half the reason why your show sucks as much as it does is because the better half of you tripped on your mother's leg.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
What did you just buy the book Jokes for 7th Graders? That's not even remotely funny. Do you wonder why you're still single and live at home with your mommy?
You wanna antagonize me? Antagonize me, mother. Get in the ring, mother. And I'll kick your bitchy little ass. It's what you say, it's what you say. Say what you say, how you say it, whenever you saying it. Just remember how you said it when you was spraying it. So who you playing with, huh? From the hood and I'm a hornet. And I'm always sting when I'm cornered. And I'm always sucker punch and swing without warning. And swing to knock somebody's pickled head off. Cause I know when they get up, I won't get a chance to let off.
Introducing the world's heavyweight champion,
Pat Kelly.
A new study is being conducted as to why a town in Italy is home to over 300 residents over the age of 100, despite a diet filled with cigarettes and wine. Said the residents actually were 30.
Researchers are saying that men who marry intelligent women are less likely to develop dementia later in life. Yeah. After hearing this, Kanye West said, "Where am I?"
All right, tell me what song it is. Ready? Okay. How about? What's it called? Right. How about?
It's back dog.
Okay. How about?
Hot from the Halloween.
Right. How about? What's that?
Listen, days.
Right. How about this?
Will you go to prom with me?
Wear this to the
Teenagers don't necessarily want the input of mom and dad on the prom look.
Prom's ruined. The boys and girls have been robbed of their right to stand around in a gym and drink punch.
What happened to you on your prom night?
Mr. Kelly,
Hey, Clutch.
how are ya?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
All right. Hey, everybody's fishing trip. What'd you got? 31 or 43?
We went to 43.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice out there, huh?
It was awesome. I wish the Quabbin would open up a little bit earlier because they don't even let you onto the lake till 6.
Yeah.
And man, I'd love to be casting for smallmouth by like 4:45.
I'd like to be out there at break of dawn. We used to sneak in there when we were kids and ice fish the potty pog on the other side of the horseshoe barrels.
Oh, really? Do you care to give your personal information so I can have the DNR contact you?
You're not gonna say nothing, are ya?
No, hell no. Who am I going to tell?
All right then.
There was a small group of jackasses who were standing on the bridge where it was clearly painted on the bridge, no fishing, and they're standing on the letters, fishing.
Right. No español.
Okay, Clutch.
Drinking and driving is for idiots.
Los homosexuales.
It'd have to be on the menu, sir.
Peace out.
Nice ears. Pizza face.
I steal pets from the popular people and then dress the pets up like the popular people. I steal pets from the popular people and hang them all in a shed. I steal pets from the popular people and then dress the pets up like the popular people. I steal pets from the popular people and paint their nails red. Take it, Carlos.
This
is turning into one very sexy struggle for the future of the human race.
I'm not a Monday guy.
I'm not crazy about them either. I also don't like Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays.
Are you ready to go?
I'm warning you, I'm seriously stressed out here.
It's not a bit early in the day for the bottle, even for you.
Keep your voice down. Your father's listening to the radio.
Make a radio call.
Can you see me now? Can you see me now?
Time to play the game. Time to play the game!
Ladies and gentlemen, my son Patrick.
In the flesh. Baby. Hey, it's me, Pat Kelly. Thanks for letting me hang out with you today. It's definitely good to be back. And nice that the weather's warm, man. It's like 1,000,000 degrees out right now. Okay, 76. We have a tank top warning in effect all day today. Enjoy. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. And I always get nervous when people start something with that. We all know that guy who's like, man, I gotta be honest with you. Like, man, I really appreciate that. You lie the rest of the time. But truly, I would rather be on the porch or the patio at the still right now, enjoying a Frosty. What a beautiful day. Get your butt over there. You deserve it. It's almost 2:30. Come on, it's Monday. And the good news, drinks are on the boss. They got free pool all day at the still, too, by the way, so get up on that. 526-9932 brings you in here. Let's get this show on the road.
Can you dig it?
Pat Kelly.
Can you dig it?
Lazer 99.3.
Can you dig it?